This is a great piriformis and hip stretch. So it's called the seated hip stretch. I'm going to cross one leg over the other if you can. If you can't, you can modify it and cross your leg over your shin. And you can see I'm bending from my waist, kind of hinging forward, and I should feel a nice stretch in my lower back and my hip. I'm making this dynamic in the sense I'm only pausing at the end for a second and returning back. Definitely want to do both sides. Nice and easy, feel a good stretch, and then switch sides. This is a standing prayer stretch. So you're going to get behind your chair. If it's got wheels, you want to lock them and try not to pull on the chair, and you should feel a nice pull through your spine and your lats and shoulders, pausing at the bottom and then returning to a standing position. This is a warrior stretch. There's a couple modifications with this one. So as you can tell, I'm holding onto the chair for balance if need be. If I'm able to have decent balance, I want to bring my arms way overhead. I should feel a nice stretch through the front of my thigh and hip, and even into my stomach and shoulders. So if you need help with balance, you're going to hold onto the chair. Otherwise, reach your arms to the ceiling and return back down. Hip rolls, same thing, using the chair for balance if need be. This one I'm bringing my knee all the way up as high as I can, opening it all the way out and extending backwards. I'm trying to do that at a good, comfortable pace, and it should feel a nice stretch through my hip. Our hips are really important to help prevent low back pain. We need mobile hips. So especially when we're sitting most of the day, we got to get our hips nice and loose. So I'm doing this in a circular motion, of course doing both hips because it's important to stay symmetrical. The next one is called a three-way trunk stretch. So I have my hands on my pelvis and hips so that I can feel my body and hips moving in multiple directions. So I'm going side to side here as far as I can. I'm twisting as far as I can over my hips. And then I'm flexing and extending. So I'm bending forward and I'm bending backward. Again, just to my comfortable range of motion. If I feel pain, I'm going to go ahead and back off just a little bit.